Hello, students. Welcome back. Got another homework assignment from Alcoholic. Well, Mr. Alcoholic writes, Dear Liberal Ed, the Republicans keep pushing the energy policy on us. What is the Democrats' response to their policy? And do we have an energy policy? Well, Mr. Alcoholic, that's a very good question. And of course, we have a policy. Why wouldn't we have a policy, right? We're Democrats, right? We care. Our policy is always about the environment. Now, let's not forget the environmentalist wackos, patriots out there that support us, okay? A large part of our voting bloc, okay? We can't afford to lose them, all right? We know they're going to vote for us anyway. They do. We're Democrats, right? But we don't want to piss them off because you know, they'll give their money to someone else, and then, we won't get Barack Obama in. So our policy for the longest time has been to bitch and moan about the Republicans' environmental policy. Okay, we send out $100 billion a year to our terrorist friends for oil. Okay, yeah, the money would be spent much better in the United States, and we'd be a much big superpower. But let's face it, Democrats don't like superpower. We're not a superpower, okay? We don't want to be. We want to be third world status again, okay? And we're not going to get there, Mr. Alcoholic, by an energy policy that works. Okay? We must spend our money with the terrorists. Besides, we support them, okay? So the Republicans want to drill, 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 okay? Yeah, like that's gonna happen here. Okay, our fields, our beaches, our trees, the polar bears. We're losing more polar bears a day from drilling. Which really isn't true. They're actually growing out of hand and like, living with humans now. There's so many. But our policy is that we must protect the polar bears, okay? Global warming. Okay. So, the Republicans have tried to come out with some other stuff, okay? Like, here's one I really like. In Nevada, there's a solar energy plant that uses only the sun, which is free, and creates a lot of electricity, which is free, basically, and healthy for the environment. And you would think, well, geez, liberal ed, I'm thinking, that's got to be a pretty good policy, right? Well, our friends, the environmentalists, they have all this energy and they wanted to build the lines to the people so that they could use the energy efficiency and the clean energy. And guess what? The environmentalists blocked it. They blocked the power lines. So we have our energy policy, which is let's bitch and moan about it. Let them actually do something about it, and then let's bitch and moan again so they can't use it. That keeps us, the Democrats, able to bitch and moan about the policy. Oh, here's my next one. This is so great. Bing! It's just so great. Windmills, right? We must use windmills. Oh, it's free. We have the wind that's all free. We built all these wind mills and we're getting all this renewable clean energy, non-global warming footprint, okay? And guess what? The environmentalists want to block it because the little tiny bats are dying from the windmills, so we can't use the windmill power. Bitch and moan. We're going to block it, and then we're going to bitch and moan that the Republicans don't have a policy, okay? That's what we do. We bitch and moan, okay? Very important. We need a policy, but we don't want a policy, okay? Drilling, offshore drilling. We could be so energy dependent with all of the offshore drilling, the online drilling, the coal, the gas from shale, all this stuff that we could be using right now. We're not going to because we don't have a policy. Paris Hilton has a policy. The Messiah Barack does not have a policy, and that's the way it's going to be. No policy. We're going to go back to third world status, right? Because we want a clean global environment. Our friends, the Chi-Coms, did you see how clean it was there? That wasn't smog, that was mist from the heavens. So they have 27,000 coal plants. So what? They're poor people. We admire the Chinese. We do. We like them. They support us. So our policy for the Democrats is to bitch and moan, and oh yeah, bitch and moan. Okay. Our policy for energy, what kind of power do we want? We want flower power. That's who we are. It's all about the flowers. It's all about the power. Go flower power, okay? And I'm sure that we will have some problems when that power actually starts to produce power, clean, efficient power that'll help save the polar bears. But until then, bitch and moan, bitch and moan, bitch and moan. That's our policy. Okay? So thank you, alcoholic. Very, very good question. And pretend that we have a policy. Pretend that we care. Pretend that we're going to come up and save the day. But reality is, yeah, we're not. Okay. All right. Till we meet again, students. Keep up the good work. Liberal Ed, out.